City of Victory, written by Anita Saran, read by Anita Saran. Dedication. This book is lovingly dedicated to the late Gordon J. Hindley for the gift of his inspiration and profound knowledge of Hampi. Preface. Many readers foreign to the Indian culture have raised questions about the historical truth of this piece of fiction. It is for this reason that this preface is necessary. How is it possible for a courtesan to become queen, or an empire in South India to be called greater than Rome? How was sati, the burning of women upon the funeral pyres of their husbands, practiced? When I first visited the ruins of Vijayanagar, known as Hampi today, in the 1980s, I was struck by its mysterious ambience. The watchtowers in the royal women's enclosure unleashed in me visions of trapped princesses gazing out longingly at the surreal, rocky landscape. The queen's bath was filled with scented water and the sounds of laughter. Much of this feeling went into the brochures I wrote for tourism as a copywriter and found its way into my first travelogue as well as a short story titled Mystery, both published in one of Karnataka's leading newspapers, the Deccan Herald. The story captured the imagination of an Englishman, the late Gordon J. Hindley, an expert on Vijayanagar and long-time resident of Bangalore. He presented it to the BBC in London, and it was broadcast as City of Victory by BBC Radio 4 in July 2004. Encouraged by this and by Mr. Hindley, a playwright and published poet, I began to work on expanding City of Victory. In the process, I learned more fascinating facts about life in 16th century Vijayanagar. Mr. Hindley kindly gave me the unpublished verse he had compiled on the subject to do with as I pleased, and I present it here in the prologue and epilogue. So little is known about the era, apart from the writings of the historians Nunes and Pez, who describe the empire as greater than Rome, that it leaves much to the imagination, and this I have set free in this work. There is no evidence of a Vish Kanya in this period.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?